Ever find yourself stuck translating every word from your native language into English? It slows you down, right? You're not alone. This is one of the most common challenges English learners face. Imagine how much easier it would be to just in English. Well, today I'm going to show you exactly how to train your brain to think in English and stop translating in your head. Let's dive into 5 powerful steps that will make thinking in English feel natural. Okay, first things first, immerse yourself in the English language. Like learning to swim, you can't just read about it, you've got to jump in. Surround yourself with English content everywhere you go. Listen to English podcasts, watch movies and TV shows in English, and change your phone's language to English. It sounds scary, but you'll get used to it. And don't forget about music. Music is the ultimate brain hack. Put on English tunes while doing chores or cooking. Consistency is key. Make it a daily habit to expose yourself to English. The more you hear and see it, the more natural it becomes. Your brain will pick up patterns and vocabulary. The more time you spend with it, the more comfortable you'll be. Ditch the subtitles, blast those English tunes, and let's get this bread. Alright, so you're surrounded by English, that's step 1. Now, let's get your brain working in English. A super fun way to do this is to start describing everything around you in English. Duh! Like literally everything. See that plant over there? That's a cactus. And it looks super prickly. That delicious smell, someone's making coffee. And that feeling you're having right now? That's the feeling of learning and growing. Okay, maybe I got a little carried away there, but you get the point. Don't overthink it, just start with simple words. It's like when you were a kid learning to speak for the first time, you didn't start with Shakespeare, you started with Mama and Dada, right? The goal here is to train your brain to directly associate English words with the things you see and experience in your daily life. So, instead of thinking gato, when you see a cat, think cat. Make it a game. Challenge yourself to think in English wherever you go, on the bus, at the grocery store, even in the shower. The more you practice, the more automatic it will become. Chapter 3. Talk to yourself. It's okay, I do it too. Okay, I know this next one might sound a little crazy, but trust me on this. Start having conversations with yourself in English. I'm serious. It's like having an imaginary friend who only speaks English. Think about what you're going to say before you say it. For example, if you're making breakfast, you might think, okay, I need to grab the cereal and a spoon. Now I'm pouring the milk. This is some good cereal. I know. Talking to yourself might make you feel like you're in a rom-com montage, but who cares? It's actually a super effective way to practice your English speaking skills without the pressure of being judged. Plus, it's a great way to get over the fear of making mistakes, like no one's listening except you and maybe your cat, but they don't judge. The more you practice thinking and speaking in English in your head, the more fluent you'll become. It's like building a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Chapter 4. Think in pictures, not words. Alright, are you ready for a next level language learning hack? This one's for those who want to take their English skills to the matrix. Instead of thinking in words, try thinking in pictures. It's like this. When you see the word dog, don't think of the letters D-O-G. Instead, picture a furry, four-legged friend wagging its tail. Get it? By associating images with English words, you're essentially bypassing the translation process altogether. Your brain goes straight from the image to the English word, making your thinking process way faster and smoother. It's like when you see your best friend, you don't think their name letter by letter, right? You just see their face and bam, you know who they are. That's the kind of instant recognition we're going for here. Chapter 5. Real-life challenges. So, you've been practicing your English in your head, but now it's time to take it to the streets. Challenge yourself to use English in real-life situations as much as possible. Trust me, the more you use English in your everyday life, the faster you'll start thinking in English naturally. Start with small things, like ordering food in English, or asking for directions. It might feel awkward at first, but that's okay. Everyone starts somewhere. Remember, the goal is progress, not perfection. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. In fact, mistakes are your friends. They help you learn and improve. And hey, if you're feeling brave, strike up a conversation with a native English speaker. You can do it. Just remember to breathe, be yourself, and don't be afraid to laugh at yourself if things get a little lost in translation. So, there you have it. 5 simple steps to train your brain to think in English. The more you practice, the faster you'll stop translating in your head. Start small and gradually increase the time you spend thinking in English each day. Trust me, it works. Make sure to hit that like button if you found this helpful and subscribe for more tips on improving your English fluency. Let's keep growing together.